Hi guys, and welcome to the TruGolf Academy. You've joined me, Jon Watts, today at Drayton Park Golf Club. I'm in my swing studio, and what I'm going to be filming today's video on is a great exercise that you can use at home, on the driving range, on the practice area, to really work on your swing plane, on the backswing and the downswing, to check that you're in the right position. So all you really need is a couple of tall sticks. You can just use bamboo canes or something similar. And I'm going to give you a great way of checking whether the club is on plane in the backswing, and also then talk you through the downswing and the change that we should get from backswing to downswing. So we're going to go straight into it. What I'm going to use, I've got these little thin sticks, which I get off a member here. His wife makes curtains, uses them in Venetian blinds, Roman blinds, that kind of thing, I think. So they're a little bit thinner and they push into the end of the club. If it was a little bit thicker, I would maybe just hold it up the side of the club or tape it to the side of the club, would be even easier. So we're just going to shove this in the end of the grip. And you could even just use a T-peg. It's just as a pointer, as a marker, so it's just a visual thing. And what you're going to use with the tall sticks is we're going to place one. So I'm going to set up to this golf ball. I'm going to set one up on my toe line. And I'm going to set one up behind the ball on the ball to target line. So that is my ball to target line down there. And that red one's parallel to it and is my toe line. So what we're going to be trying to do is, on the backswing, I want the end of the grip, so this cane here, pointing somewhere between these two lines. So somewhere between my toe line and the green one here, which is representing the ball to target line. So if the club got too much around my body, too flat at halfway back, you would see the cane would be pointing way outside here. If the club was working too steep, too vertical, it'd be pointing right at my toe line. So I want the club pointing somewhere between the two, okay, in the takeaway. You could, by all means, even just use a T-peg or a marker on the ground as a point you're going to point at here. So that's my halfway back position. If I keep winding to the top of the backswing, and how I wind is just feeling this lead shoulder moving down under my chin, and that's going to complete my backswing position. So this is halfway back, the cane is pointing down. That shows that I'm on plane and shows that I've created some wrist cock in my lead wrist here at halfway back. To complete the swing, it's just this lead shoulder working down under my chin, and that's the top of my backswing position there. At halfway down, we're either going to be going for the same position, or if anything, to shallow the club, we're going to be pointing the cane actually slightly nearer the ball to target line. So at halfway back, we're pointing it between our toe line and our ball to target line. And the change at halfway down that we see for most golfers as the club shallows is now it's actually pointing nearer the golf ball or the ball to target line. As I said, with the majority of golfers, we see a backswing position here and we see a shallowing effect on the start of the downswing. What we see far too often with a lot of amateur golfers is the club going too much around their body, very flat at halfway back. You can see this is pointing way out towards the corner of my room. And then on the downswing, as we steepen, you can see the cane is pointing at my toe line or into my body. So this is a great exercise if you just do a few slow-mo ones. Halfway back between the two lines, and on the downswing, I'm pointing it nearer the golf ball or nearer the ball to target line, so it's shallowing into here and through. So let me just do one or two more slow ones of that. Between the two lines, shallowing on the downswing and through. Between the two lines, wind up to the top with that lead shoulder under my chin, shallow on the downswing. With these ones, the benefit is I could actually go ahead, and I'm just going to go ahead and actually just try and hit a shot doing the same. So I'm just going to halfway back, turn to the top, and I'm going to hit from here. Oh, that's a bit of a miscue. Let's try that again. For a real duffin, it didn't work out too badly. Strange ball flight. Let's do that again. It's good. Good. It's tough to strike it from there, but we're really just working on the swing plane. And then we could go ahead. With this, you can go ahead and actually make some full swings. So I'm just going to give one a go, maybe at a slightly slower pace. That felt good. That felt pretty solid. Nice slow pace. Wasn't trying to hit it at full speed, but just trying to work on swing plane so you could get that on video and start to look at actually where your club is at halfway back, where it is at halfway down. Really simple exercises that you could practice just at home, in the house, in the garden to start with, and then we could introduce an airflow ball or real balls to it at a slower pace. I actually found it easier without stopping and hitting and doing the whole movement. But we'd then want to slow it down, so we'd want to be able to perhaps see it on video to check our path. It's a great exercise, really simple one to use with tour sticks. Give it a go. Let me know how you get on. Do post some comments and questions below. Any videos you'd like to see me film topics on, get in contact, as I said, either below or our social media, which is all coming along the bottom of the screen right now for you. Thanks, guys. We'll see you soon.